sportsviewers.com here with Mason Walters, senior on the men's basketball team. Mason, four-year player for men's basketball here. Let's go back to the beginning. Why BSU?
I took my visit here and I really liked the area, liked the people. It just seemed like a good fit for me. It was a little further from home than the other schools I was looking at, and kind of liked that idea of it. I liked the coaches, the players, and just the overall atmosphere of it.
When you made that first transition to the college game your freshman year, what were some of your personal challenges?
I think the biggest thing was just getting adjusted to the speed of the game. Players are bigger, faster, stronger. That was coming in as a freshman and trying to play with guys that are 3-4 years older than you is always hard. So I think the biggest thing was the physical aspect of it.
You have the nickname Bear. I understand why that might have been your first year. So first off, explain that, and then your body's changed since then.
Yeah, my freshman year, former guard here, Jake Lindstrom, called me that one day, and it just kind of stuck a little bit. I was weighed a little more back then, about 20 pounds more, so I guess that's kind of how it came along. But I kind of took that and I was like, well, if they're going to call me that, I'm just going to work harder and not be a big bear anymore. And so that's kind of what I did. But yeah, it's all in good fun. People always call me that, and so it's just fun.
Has it still stuck now that you've sort of
Well, I
changed
kind
a little
of,
bit?
yeah, I mean, it did for a little bit, but then I kind of put the hold on it and said, my name's Mason.
Did anybody else come up with any new nicknames then?
No, I kind of just shot down the whole nickname thing.
A part of that transition of learning the speed of the game, you've increased your minutes, you've increased your starts year by year. What was it that you did after your sophomore year and your junior year where you really what did you do, I guess, in the offseason that put you in that spot where you could be a starter?
I think the biggest thing I focused on was my off-season conditioning. I think that's one of the biggest things. You need to be in shape to be able to play college basketball, and if you're not, then it's hard to go out there and play a lot of minutes. So between those 2 years, I really worked on running every day almost over the summer just to try to get in better shape, and that obviously paid off a little bit for me.
Talk about last year a little bit as a whole. Obviously, it had to be an amazing experience for you. The 22-9 record, NSIC champs, NCAA tournament. When you look back at the year as a whole, what are your thoughts?
It was a great year. It was a lot of fun. We made a lot of good memories. It was the best team I've ever been on. Conference championship, NCAA tournament qualifier. We got to have a lot of good experiences together as a team, and I think we're all just going to take a lot of good memories from that and all the fun times we had.
Do you have one that sticks out in your mind, maybe a little more than the other?
I think winning the conference here at home against Winona, that was awesome. Just to be able to, we said with 4 games left, if we won those 4, we were gonna, we controlled our own destiny, and we went out and did that, and that was pretty cool.
How hard then was it this summer? Obviously, a lot of changes, coaching staff-wise. Knowing you wouldn't be having the services of James Ellisor and Bryce Tesdall back for this season as a senior. What was your summer like?
For a while there when we didn't have a coach, it's just kind of the waiting game. I think everybody just kind of worked out and still try to get better and just wait and see how things are going to turn out. With all the changes we had, I think that's all we really could do. Is just keep working hard and see where things would go. The loss of James and Bryce was obviously big too. I think we had 6 or 7 newcomers this year, so that obviously adds little new pieces to the mix. All that, I think it's come together pretty well now, though. After a few months of playing together and getting used to the new system and stuff, it turned out well.
Being a senior, you're here all summer. We're able to be a part of some of the coaching hire process. Were you forced into that leadership role, or did you assume those duties, knowing that this is something I'm just going to have to do?
Yeah, I think it was just kind of, just kind of assumed it. every year the new seniors kind of step into that role, and it was just this year happened to be I think there's 5 of us now. We just had to step into that role and be leaders and help lead the team and under new direction, and I think we're doing a pretty good job of that.
What was the first week of sort of the practicing and meeting the team as a whole with the new coaching staff like, and then what was it like that last week before games?
It was a big change actually. The first week we were kind of putting in new stuff. He was giving us his philosophy of how he wanted things done, how we're going to play the game. And, we put in our new system, and it was a little rough at first, but then definitely by the time we were about to play games, it was a complete 180. We were a lot better at it, and we're still working on it, still getting better at certain things, putting new things in, and I think it's a good direction we're heading right now.
Last year had a nice luxury of, I think it was 4 or 5 home games before the conference season started. This year you have the opposite, all on the road, 4 games, 2 relatively long trips. Is that actually a blessing in disguise, having kind of a whole new team and coaching staff?
Yeah, it could be. Road trips are a good bonding time, give us time to come together a little bit. We had played two pretty good games and had 2 rough games, so we kind of experienced it all with those 4 games, and I think we came together as a team kind of at the end there, and I think it's going to make us stronger as we move forward.
Like you mentioned, 4 games in, 2 rough ones, 2 not necessarily easy ones. Nothing's easy, but what do you see this team being able to accomplish at this point?
I think our ceiling's pretty high. I think it's going to come down to how well we defend, and how well we can stop teams. Those 2 wins we had, we played really good D. We were talking, we were stopping them, and the other games we kind of struggled a little bit. But I think we can go as far as we want to. We just have to play together, be good teammates, and we could make something happen this year.
How about you personally? Obviously, it's your senior year. You want to go out in the best possible way. You've increased your minutes, increased your starts year by year. What are your goals?
I think the biggest thing is I just want to win games. Whatever I can do to help the team win is what I'm here for. And as long as we're winning games, it doesn't really matter to me. So that's just how it is, I guess.
Let's just quickly go off the court. What's your major, and what are your plans?
Business administration major with a management emphasis. Haven't really decided what my plans are for after graduation yet. Still figuring that out and stuff, but might move back home to Wisconsin, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see.
Well, Mason, thanks for taking some time with us today, and good luck this season.
Thanks.